I was able to be a co-moderator for being a speaker. So all of that came in the favor of the card, and it's a lot more that's there too. So that's good enough for me to share for right now. I pass it on to Glenn.
Thank you, Angela. Corinda, would you like to share what are the benefits that the 10K card has served you in your practice?
Hello, Shkara. Good morning. Good evening. I'm doing like a health product business where I find this card gonna help me to show all the platform I'm doing Zoom meeting, I'm doing my business, I'm globally, and I see everything is on one platform. And the other thing, because everything doing a digital, before meeting Sean, when I start learning about a link tree, I just design it, but when Sean said DME 10K card, I don't know, it's mind blown. And I'm still working on to sharing with people, and I believe that because I choose a business card before and I choose a postcard before, then I'm thinking this is one I needed. Just you can share with easily, you can airdrop, you can QR code. I participated when I'm with a challenge where he's like a giver, I can say. How he's motivating us to come on the stage and learn about from each other 10 days and you can make money. And this business card is awesome. I share with so many people and everybody say wow. And that's a great tool for us, because we are all want an entrepreneur kind of skills in ourselves and we want to promote ourselves. This is the easiest way anyway. We're going to share contact with our family, friends, or everybody. But this business card gonna give everything is on one place. That's the way I find. And I'm working on to my way to get there, everything where I can, because I'm an affiliate program too, where I'm saying I can help other people where they can see this value, how I see it, and how this card is working. Everybody, we need it, for to pass on our contact. I'm done speaking. My name is Kulwinder.
Thank you, Kulwinder. Definitely a great share. All right. Michelle, hi. Thank you for joining. How are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself. And do you have a 10K card? And if so, what is the benefit for you? If you don't, feel free to ask a question about what that is. So let us learn about you and what you do. The mic is yours.
Yes, hi, thank you. My name is Michaela, and I am a transformational coach, a Reiki master practitioner, and a healing advocate. And I help individuals find balance for the mind, body, and spirit using alternative methods. I do have a 10K card, thanks to Sean, and I am amazed at the benefits that this card has provided me in the, I guess, less than a week that I've had this card. And I have shared it with family and friends. I'm now starting to share it with business partners and associates that I'm linked with on LinkedIn. I'm starting to use my LinkedIn social media account a little more than I had been before, because my goal is to work business to business with corporations. So now I'm diving into that corporate space. I am being reintroduced as an insurance agent. I'm referring business to the agency. The regional vice president has a large following, and so I am going to reach out to him and share with him about the 10K card so that he can introduce this 10K card to his region. And it's hundreds of people, maybe even 1,000 or more people that are agents who can benefit from having these 10K cards. So it's really twofold: using the business card for my business, and also sharing it with other people who can benefit from this card as well. Even when I'm sharing this business card for my business, also letting them know that, hey, this card is a wow factor when you're sending it out, and that when you're sending this card out, it's not tangible, it's digital. So it's something that's easy. You don't have to worry about carrying a whole bunch of cards in your wallet or purse. You can just share it via the actual QR code that's on the digital business card. I found out this morning how to share this card using the iPhone AirDrop feature, which I heard about the feature. I use it with my children, but I had not thought about using it in business and public spaces. So I think that's a great way to use the card as well. So I'm really excited to really launch my business even further, just having this card and having many ways for people to connect with me, but also being able to share the benefit of this 10K card to those people that I do business with, and potential prospects. And I'm Michaela, and I am complete.
Michaela, you got some big goals with this 10K card. I love it. And it's definitely one of those things that we can share, and we can not only take our businesses to the next level, but sharing to help others grow their business. And in fact, because of that, I know that we can be excited about the fact that we're also giving back. I love that 10K loves to give, and that is why he also developed the affiliate program. So when you share, yes, you get paid, but he also gives back as well, even if you want to pay off into your favorite organization, one that you want to contribute to. So I love it, and thank you all for sharing. Everybody.
Can I add one thing? Yeah. You know, like even today, my experience, like our 10K business card, when we scan, we have a QR code, right? I took a picture and like save in my phone. Today, I share with like just like a QR code, like show the person. Then when the person took a picture for your QR card, then the whole information came in the person's phone. Your card's all information. Go there.
Definitely.
Right, I like that as well. And I actually tried it myself, and I had a little challenge when I first tried to save my contact card to my contact list. So I actually had to click on add to contacts and open the link. And then when I opened the link, I actually had to save it to my contact. So it was like a 2-step process. I thought I could just click the saved contact from the digital business card, and it automatically saved it because it highlighted on the page. But that wasn't the case. It didn't actually save it to my contacts. I actually had to click and hold that link until it says open link. And when I opened the link, it looked like the business card opened, but I actually had to go in and click to create the contact in order to add it to my contacts list. So it's not that intuitive when you're trying to add the contact list to, because what happens is the people scan the QR code, the card pops up, but it's not as intuitive to actually add it to the contact list. I don't know about Android, but that's how it works for the iPhone. So I'm not sure if that's a feature that Sean is looking into
You already know he's on top of it. Sean, did you hear? Are you here, Sean?
I'm here, but my signal is not strong. What was that?
So my question was, will it be, when I use the QR code, and on the QR code, you can click on your business card, and on the business card, it has a feature where you can add the contact to your phone.
Oh, that feature is already there.
Right, it's there, but then when you go to click on the link at the very bottom that says add to contacts,
yeah,
it opens up the contact, but it doesn't automatically add it to your contacts.
All right, so let's do it.
Create the new contact in order to get it to add to your contacts.
No, you don't. So let's do it together. Do you have an iPhone?
Yes. Yes.
All right, so click on add to contact.
Okay.
And then what's the next step? Allow?
Yes.
Okay, and then click on the top right corner, the share button. And then contact will pop up.
Oh.
Right, so once you choose contact, now you just press save.
So I'm hitting the contacts.
Right, touch the, yep, once you hit on contacts, it will give you the option to say save.
Mine's not saved.
Let's try it again from the beginning.
Let's go
Click on add to contact.
I'm gonna go all the way out.
Right.
Start over. Okay.
There we go. So add to contact.
Click add to contact. It opens
click
up
on allow.
Card. Allow.
Click on the top right corner, the share button. And then contact should pop up.
And so do I hit the contacts and then say open in app?
Once you click on the contact, it's going to give you a chance to press save.
Mine's not giving me a save feature. Hold on.
And are you doing it from your, did you add it to your home screen already?
I did add it to my home screen.
Okay, so that's where you're accessing it from. That's correct?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, because normally once you click on add to contact, you should be able to click on the share button, which is at the top right corner. Once you click on the share button, the contact is going to pop up. Then once you touch on contact, you can just click on save, and that's it.
Okay. I'm going to pull up someone else's card and see if I can try it with theirs.
Not a problem.
Okay, thank you.
And if ever you did it from Safari, always make sure, if ever you did it from Instagram, always make sure you open it on Safari.
Safari? Okay.
Yeah. The 3 dots on the top right, open Safari, and then go through the process.
Okay.
So play around with it. So let me know once you practice it, okay?
Okay, we'll do. Thanks.
Oh, you're welcome, dear. Now my signal is unstable, guys. That's why I'm on mute.
All right, thank you, Sean. All right, I see a couple of people have joined the room. I see Al, and Articulate, and Jamal. Thank you for joining the room. If you would like to come to the stage, please be mindful that you have at least a short bio or your Instagram or Twitter connected, so that we know that you're a real person and not a bot. All right, and we have Jamal coming up to speak. All right, Jamal, good evening. How are you? Tell us a little bit about yourself and any question that you may have. Welcome to the room.
Hey, how's it going? Thank you for having me up here. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Good. I'm in my car. Sorry about that. I just wanted to come up here and tell Sean thank you so much for those books that he let me download at his con. And I just want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.
who's not in a very great signal. And then you kind of went into the matrix, but Sean Javon wants to thank you for the book downloads that you allowed him to have. I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, congratulations on that, Jamal. You got to get a lot of good stuff, and so you can have access to those good readings to keep you in a great mind space.
Yeah, I'm a truck driver, so I mean, it's just so good to listen to those while I drive, you know? So, Sean, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Well, you enjoy those books, Jamal.
You
and
got
definitely be safe on the road.
My signal is weak. That's fine.
Yeah, you can hear him. He's in the matrix now, Jamal, but he did hear you.
Okay, right on.
All right, well, thank you for coming up to the stage and showing your gratitude. Everyone that is here, Isike, do you have any more questions? I know that we've kind of gone around, those of us that have the 10K card and even have done a little troubleshooting and things of that nature. Do you have any questions as to what this is, how you can benefit, how can we assist you on tonight? Definitely, you have a panel here who is currently utilizing the card, and we can answer your questions so that we can get you going in the right direction as well. So please don't be afraid to ask your question and speak up as you already have earlier.
Well, I didn't necessarily, thank you again for allowing me to speak, but I didn't necessarily have a question, but I wanted to make a comment. And that comment was directly to Angela, but I also wanted to thank Doris and Michiala, because they answered the questions, they asked the questions, and they stated things. And so just listening, I was able to get the information that I need, because I heard what Doris said, and then I heard what the young lady said about, I think it was Doris that talked about having it made and not knowing how to modify it. And then I heard, just all the things that I heard right now. The content was really good, but I also liked Angela mentioning the affiliate, and that's what I'm going to do, because I'm a part of a couple of different organizations, and I need to monetize everything. I've given everything away. I've given things away that people would say, well, why did you give it away? And I just thought that I never really was the type of person that was a money chaser. I have friends that are money chasers, but I always got what I needed. And I heard someone talk about that, that they got this and they got this and they got this and they got a place to teach. I mean, how fabulous is that? It's not the card, it's who the person is, and they have just put themselves out there. So I just really appreciate it. Like I said, I hadn't been on Clubhouse in maybe about 2 months, because I come on when I need to, and then this is the first room I've been in like 2 months, and I have 4 Clubhouses. So I just appreciate the tone of the room, the way that you're telling people to have a profile, because I've seen a lot of things, and I was like, okay, I got what I need, let me pull out. And at the same time, you can't pull out forever. You have to plug back in. So I plugged in at a good time. I will be joining the affiliate and introducing this as well. And so I think all the questions were answered. I just appreciate you all sharing. And then I think someone mentioned, I was trying to remember all the stuff, but they mentioned about, the 2 steps to it. And that is the time, I'm going to tell you, I like things to be thorough for me. And so if I had gotten the 10K card and I had not heard Jayla talk about the 2-card process, and I had to go through it without being informed, I would have been upset. So I know you guys like, oh my God, but that's really who I am. And so I like it when I know I'm in the right place because I'm getting the information that I want even without asking. And then when it comes up, I'll have the tools to be able to apply it. So again, I applaud you ladies. I thank you all for allowing me to speak, and I'm completed this time.
You're welcome, Queen. And another thing, you can actually send us all your card. If you got your 10K card, send it to us where we can check out your groups you have, if you've done your groups. And I always say, too, another thing to think about is that a lot of times some people come on the stage and say they're not a real estater, and we're a digital real estater because that's where our business is at. So we have space online. We have we don't have a physical space. We have a digital space. So just keep that in mind too, because now you're a partner of 10K. It's not just affiliate.
Absolutely. Great shares, Angela. Thank you for chiming in. I absolutely love this room, the dialogue that happens. We're here to help one another. So thank you all for sharing and doing that. Awesome.
And whenever you have problems, you can always just DM 10K. You don't have to always wait to come in the room. You can always DM him. He'll answer you right away if you have the time or the good service. Okay, somebody else can talk.
You are so right. That's another thing that I love about the support. 10K and his team are very efficient as it comes to any problems that may arise. Definitely there right away in order to help navigate through those. And if any changes need to be made, just as Doris alluded to earlier, and now she can get the form just to do the changes, and they literally have those changes done in a matter of a couple of hours. So it's not a long waiting period or anything. Please get those updates to your cards so your clients can have access to the new and up-to-date information all the time. All right, so everyone, I want to acknowledge Jocelyn. Thank you, Jocelyn, for joining the room. You are in the 10KCARDS room. Here we're talking about 10K cards, which is a digital card that can help elevate your business to the next level. If you have any questions in regards to it, definitely feel free to raise your hand, come up to the stage and ask your questions. Or if you would just like to come up to the stage to introduce yourself, let us know how we can support you in your business journey, feel free to do that as well. Everybody that is in the room, I'm going to ask that you follow that greenhouse right next to 10K cards so that anytime this club is open, you know that we're open. We're here to support you and help you grow. All right? So with that being said, all right, Doris, I know that you get your card worked on, but what are the benefits that you see that can be utilized now that you're going to have the updated information on your card? What is the benefit that you can see the 10K card rendering to your business?
For businesses, so I see where that will help me because I'll be able to put all my links, my contact information. I have a boutique, so I'll be able to put the QR code somewhere so that people can scan it to get to the website. I can see it being very beneficial.
Absolutely. And also, Doris, once you get all of those things up to date on your card, you may also want to consider joining the 10-day challenge. Angela, would you like to go over that 10-day challenge for us today?
Yes, I will. The 10K challenge, you have to have 25. That was when it was 7 days. The 10-day challenge, you have to do 10, 10, 10, 100. But you got to do 10 telephone calls, 10 texts, 10 DMs, and you got to be in front of an audience of more than 100. That's either on Zoom or Clubhouse or Facebook, however you want to do it. You could also make your video, and Sean then will help you with the video to be able to promote yourself and your business. And that's it. Oh, you have to be accountable. So like tonight we come back in, we do our accountability phone call, and you have to add up your points, which each one will be 2, 2, 2. It should add up to 10. And if you go in rooms that you don't have over, I say usually go like over 25 if you can't. Do the 100 big rooms right away, or be it if you're in a room and they take too long to call you, just quietly leave and find other rooms to go up. But it has to add up to 100 and more, and you can actually do over 10 everything. The whole thing is to give everybody 10 to push them out there to go. But if you know you can make more than 10 calls, make more than 10 calls. If you know you can do more than 10 texts or DM, make more than 10 texts or DM. If you want to get in front of a bigger audience, because remember the audience, you're promoting your business. You could go in rooms that's larger than 100. You know, and then you could be in that room, and when you're giving your presentation, if you want to ask people to actually contact you, or can you contact them, that'll be fine just as well too. But follow people in the room just as well. And if you see something you like, you hear something you like, you know, go into their DMs and actually say, I like what you the gems you drop, and like share your information just as well if they want it. And that's the 10-day challenge. And you can start anytime you want, so it's no pressure. But when you get close to the end, that's when Sean do some pressure on you, because then he wants you to actually be able to uplift your business, which is a good thing. And he coaches through the way.
Do you have to be in the partner program to do it, or is that just for anybody that has a 10K card?
It's for anybody. Anybody can do it. Like say, if you wanted to start right now, you would just go to his Instagram, and you're gonna see the 10K challenge. I'm sorry, I've been up so long. You'll see it, and you just pull out that form, and then you're starting.
Okay. I'll look into it.
This is me, Kayama, from.
And you have, I'm sorry, we got 10 o'clock in the morning. That's when we come in and give, we come in and get the tips, and then at nighttime we come back and give our reports. Go ahead now.
Oh, yes, thank you, Angela. Yeah, so for me, I have been sharing the 10K card, although I'm not part of the 10K challenge right now. I'm still doing some things so I can get ready for this challenge, because it's a lot to go in front of 100 people. So that's my challenge there. Sending it out to 10 people. I've already sent it out to 10 people. I haven't made the 10 calls, but I did talk to 3 people today. I actually got an investor interested in investing in my business as a result of sharing my card with one person today. So I didn't do the full challenge, but I am sharing my card, and I'm getting some positive feedback for my business and interest in the card. So even though I'm not part of the challenge, I'm still sharing this card because for me, it puts everything that I do in one nice, neat package. Where before, I was sharing my contact information in different venues. Now I have everything in one place, and it's convenient when no matter what I'm selling or what service I'm pushing or what I need to get in contact with, everything that I need to let people know about is right in one place, and I just share that card. So that's a great benefit for me. With all the links and the QR code. So if I am standing in the line at the grocery store, I was at Chipotle today, all I have to do is chat with someone and then pull out the QR code, just let them aim their camera at the QR code, and my 10K card pops up. So I really love that feature. I keep saying it, but I really love that feature. But also from this morning, what I did is I heard Julie was in the room this morning, and she was talking about how she wanted people to contact her. And so Sean had mentioned about getting the website of Contact with Julie. So I went and did Contact with Micaela, and I got my site that says Contact with Micaela, inspired by Sean. And that's an easy way for me to start to share my contact.
Okay, you want me to share? Like, you see how we in the room now? And we have 10 people here. So that would have been your first group. So you just can add up like that if you don't want to go in front of a large group until you feel more comfortable. But usually you can ping us into the rooms. So if we see you in the room, we'll come and support you just as well, knowing that we in the room. Just look at one of us and start talking. Because remember, nobody can see you. We can only hear you. Right. So after a while, you're going to start doing more than 10 anyway. When we did the 7-day, we had to do 25 everything. So we made it a little bit more easier for us to do 10 everything. And then 100, which if everybody's promoting their own company, just look at it as that I'm promoting myself. That if you go in front of 100 people and share, you're not going to share and sell the cards. You're going to share in your business. So you could just ask them if they're interested, DM you. And then at first you can just like share what you about. Some people are going to review you anyway when you're in the rooms. So you just go for there. Like say now we in here, right? So if you was doing your challenge right now and you wanted to make it in before the time Sean came back or something, you could go ahead and sneak out quietly and go in another room, share about yourself, and come on back in. So a lot of times in the morning, you got 10 o'clock. We don't know how big that group is. Like now we know we have friends and everything. We can ping in our friends. So if each one of us that pinged in 5 people, you have like a nice audience if they all come to the room. So that would be your count. And then as far as when it comes to go ahead.
I'm sorry. So I guess my next question would be, how do you track the accountability part? When
you're going to have
when you go to,
like say, like let's go right now. You go to the hallway and pull down, and you can see us down there. We got 10 people in the room. So if everybody do that, you can see how many people you have in the room. Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so when you go into any room, you just go to the hallway, and it's gonna mini-size it, and you will see the number and count of people in that room. And that's what you're going to do. You're just going to total up to 100. But if you know if you go in a room with more than 100, you're just writing down that number when you're up on the stage to get ready to share. So what I usually do in the morning, I would go to they was having this morning. They had one said, "Don't try, do." So everybody was going in there, and you could share about what you were going to do. So I shared about my 10K challenge, how it motivated me, how it helping me speak, how it get me out there to actually be in front of crowds and stuff like that, and to share. And then I went into the part of how it was gifted to me, because a lot of people keep saying that when people give you something free, you don't appreciate it. So when I tell the rewards and benefits I'm getting from it, if they look at it a different way. So at the end, they told me when I finished my challenge to come back in. So when I left that room, I seen I had at least a good 15 or 20 people that followed me. So that's another way of doing it. And then we have this, like you see with this banner I have on, you can come in there, it's like 1 o'clock. You can come in there and share your story and introduce yourself, and that'll be another group. So you'll see a lot of us from 10K, because that's when he gifted the card to a lot of the women in that group. So you can come back in there and share just as well. And during the day, you might have to do just like 10, 5, and something like that. It's quickly, you get it done quick. And you talk to mostly all day, so you can even add that on too. That helps?
Yes, it helps a lot. Thanks.
Okay, Angela, thank you so much for sharing.
What they was telling us to do is like, we could start little. You could start like you got your own group, right? You got 4 groups. When you do your 4 groups, Alicia. Oh, maybe she can't talk right now. But I know she said she had 4 groups, so she can actually share in her 4 groups, and that would total up to something too. And remember, you don't just have to contact everybody in here. You can always go into a directory and just start calling people and letting them know knowing about the card and your promotions, or somebody that has something in common with you that they might want the card. If that's helpful.
Great tips, great nuggets. Yep, it's really pretty easy to share. Thank you, Angela, because you simplified it in such a way that it's not really taxing, right? When you're going into the hard way and you see how many people are already in that room in which you can share in that room, it makes it a lot easier to get to that 100. So definitely anybody that is interested in the challenge, definitely go on to Instagram and join the challenge. I just want to acknowledge some new faces that I see in the room. Sheila, I see you, and you're welcome to come up to the stage. KZ, I see you as well. Hey, KZ, you're welcome to come up to the stage. What we're talking about tonight is the 10K card. What is it, and why don't you have one? If you do have one, please share with us the benefits that the 10K card has served you in your business. And if you don't have one, that's fine. But we definitely want you to come up to share with us who you are, what you do, and how we can be of service to you tonight. So both of you have gotten some invites to come up to the stage. Definitely would love to hear from you and to be able to share and answer any questions that you may have if you have questions. All right. While we're resetting that room, you all that are in here, please follow the 10K Card Club as well as the mods. 10K is in transition, trying to get to a nice area where he's catching a good signal, so he will be back in the room. Casey, I see that you have come up to the stage. Feel free to open up your mic. Tell us who you are, what you do, and how we can benefit you and your business. Mike.
How's it going, Ms. Palmer? No, I'm just here to support 10K. See me at a room, so I want to hop in and definitely, support. And I have a question. Are you Ms. Palmer coming from Milwaukee?
So not Casey, it's me. Hey.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, I was I'm like, yeah. Sorry, but I'm coming in just to support the room, though. Like I said, 10K with good brothers that share the stage with different rooms, so we want to come support them. That's all. Good seeing you doing, Miss Palmer.
You as well. Glad to see you in the building. Yes, my Milwaukee brother. But yeah, 10K just he's trying to get to a better signal, but he'll be back in the room. He want to stick around a little bit. So you can be able to share with him when he gets back. Thank you definitely for coming up to the stage and sharing your love for 10K. I see that we have Tracy and Melissa. Tracy and Melissa, please feel free to come up to the stage. Tell us who you are, what you do, how we can be of service to you. Tonight we're talking about the 10K card. If you don't have one, why not? But please feel free to share with us who you are, what you do, so we can support you in any way possible.
Just remember, you just need to put something in and just your contact, like your Twitter or even your IG. That will work. And we can pull you up. It sounds so much better up here with you. Hello. Hi, Tracy.
Hello, Tracy. The mic is yours.
real estate investor. I'm a cybersecurity engineer also, but I'm looking to fire that job so I can be a full-time real estate investor. And I just popped in. I'm really not going to be able to stay long, but I did want to know more about the 10K card. But I have to get up early in the morning, so I'm probably not going to be able to hang out with you guys. But thanks for calling.
Absolutely, Tracy. And what I'll do is I will send you a 10K card for you to review, and it'll also tell you how you'll be able to get it. But just long and short of it, what a 10K card is, it is a digital business card that you will be able to present to your clients and potential clients. Simple as scanning the QR code. They can save it to their phones, save it in their contacts, and be able to share it with others as well. It has all of your contact information, products, and services all in one space, so they don't have to hunt around for information that they need. Another great feature of the 10K card, especially if you have an iPhone, if you are presenting in a space or you have an office meeting, you want to give out your contact information, you can airdrop your card to all the people that are in that room, the space, the form, the proximity, right? So it is a very useful tool, very organized, and again, it just keeps you on the minds of the people that you come in contact with. I was sharing a story earlier where the other day I was going through some papers and I came across, I don't know, so many business cards that I had. I ended up throwing all of those business cards away. Why? I don't like paper. I haven't touched these cards in a year or so, and I found no use of them. I didn't even bother to go through them, so I don't know whose information I threw away. But I just knew it was time to let go, right? I'm the digital girl. So these 10K cards are definitely right up my alley, especially now in the midst of a pandemic with COVID. It keeps you from being in contact with a lot of people handing out cards, the physical cards. A lot of them are going to be retail or maybe away. So definitely a great benefit. I did show you an example of a card as well. I did. If you have any questions, you can also go to 10K's Instagram, 10K cards, and he will be able to answer any further questions and get you set up with your card as soon as you're ready. He also has an affiliate program that if you wish, you can join that affiliate program for $200. And what that means is once you get in the habit, once you fall in love, you can share it with anyone that you come in contact with. They're going to begin to love it and ask you, where did you get it? If you refer them, of course, because you're an affiliate, you will get paid for referring them as well. And that is his way of, that's 10K's way of giving back and making sure that everybody is winning and monetizing off the card. Do you have any questions on what I've said already?
Wow, no, that sounds awesome. I like it. I've been hearing about it, and I've even seen it on some folks' LinkedIn. Linktree. I just didn't, know how you go about getting it. So does he set it up as well? Put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. He and his team set the card up for you. It's nothing that you would have to do. Once you place your order on the order form, they take care of the rest. And as well, if there are any modifications that need to be done, say you add a product or a service to what you're already doing and you want to add another tab or whatever, what have you, or even your number changes, whatever, they update that. All you send in is a form to change the information that you want to add or even to take away, and it's done within a couple of hours to be exact. So definitely a great product for you to have, and definitely a supportive team. You don't have to do anything but send them the information you want on your card.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm gonna have to check it out. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome, Tracy. Thank you for coming up and sharing with us as well. All right, I see we have Harry. Harry, welcome to the room. We are talking about the 10K cards. We're going to ask also, guys, just a reminder, because I see a couple of people that are still down here. Do not be afraid to come up and ask a question in regards to what this 10K cards are and what they can do for you in your business. Casey, I know that you came in and you did share who you were, what you did, whatever, and gave some shouts out to 10K. I already know you have a 10K card. Could you share with us what are the benefits that the card has rendered to you in your business?
I just came back to my phone to charge. I was waiting for a hot second. But no, most definitely, I think for me, like I said, just accessibility is just convenience. You might. I mean, I was at the bus game yesterday, right? So ran into a couple folks. I was able to have the virtual card. I always have my business cards on me, so different times it's handy when I don't have my business cards. I just can send it right to them. So like I said, airdrop or just text right over to them, and then just the ability for them to share with somebody just with that access or accessibility like that. So very convenient.
Yes, that's the part I love about the convenience of it. And you may not even have, you don't always have your physical cards on you. So definitely one of those things you can't, it's always with, like, you can't lose it, you can't forget it or anything. So I can't tell you how many times, that I have been out and about and like, oh my gosh, I forgot my business cards, right? With this, you don't have that resource. So thank you, Casey, for sharing that. All right, Angela, is it okay that I pass the mic over to you for a little bit? I'm gonna get me some water.
Good. And another thing, when you need some water, when you join the affiliate, when you do the 10-day challenge, if you need someone for credibility, we're all here to support each other. So just let us know. Like I said, just if you see us, ping us in to come into some of the rooms or access whatever tips we actually did if you need any. And I'm going to try to ping some more. Well, I'm not going to try because that was part of that workshop today. I'm going to ping in a couple more people, but if someone else want to share while I'm pinging, feel free to.
Yeah, this is Micaela. I really like the fact that the 10K cards are digital because of the environment that we are in now. Many people want something that's not tangible, and the digital card serves that very purpose. So if you don't have a 10K card, this is a great opportunity for you to get that when you want to think about expanding your business. You have something to share with people so that they can communicate with you on all levels, whether it's social media, whether it's texting, whether it's by phone call, whether it's by email, whether I have a community. I'm with community.com, so I have a community. So a lot of the programs that I do, I have a community. So, for example, if someone wants to find out more information about Reiki services, two things they can do. One, they can book a Reiki session with me from this digital card, or second, they can text to join the community, and then they'll find out more information about Reiki and my services. They can also click on my card and go to my YouTube channel. So it depends on what social media services you have, what ways in which people can get in touch with you. Sean really took my social media and he scoured everything and put all the things that I was doing into one nice neat package of the 10K card. And I really loved that. I didn't initially tell him everything, but he and his team went out and found all that information in addition to what I did share, and they put all of that on the card. So that blew me away right there. So I was so right there to be a part of the 10K challenge and the 10K team and sharing this card, not only for my business, but actually sharing with other people that I know could benefit from it, like real estate agents, people that I know that's in real estate. One lady, I went to her birthday party a week and a half ago, and she mentioned at her birthday party that she was part of a real estate team. And she's an investor, but she also is part of a real estate team. I said, well, you know what? These 10K cards would be great for you and your club to benefit, to share the information that you do in real estate. So that's just one way of sharing your card. I have a friend who's starting her candle business. And so as she begins to use TikTok and begin to use Instagram to do her candle business, those are some of the social media sites that she can put on her 10K card, along with her email, her phone number, text, Cash App. If you want somebody to Cash App you, you can add that as well. So it's really flexible in the way in which you can add different ways to get in touch with you. So I really love that. You can be creative with this card. It's not just a business card where you just have the phone number, the address, and the website, and then a person takes it, they may toss the card away, and then they don't know how to get back in touch with you. There was also a feature with the advanced card. I think, Angela, you can kind of expound on that, but it's an advanced feature where you can actually grab people's contact information before they actually see your 10K card, and that way you're capturing their information as well as sharing your information with them. So that's a great feature as well.
And when you do a presentation, just make sure you ask everyone too. Say I'm about to airdrop. If everybody can put on the airdrop, where you can drop it to them, because if they're not in your mailing list, it won't go to them if they don't accept it. But if everybody turn it on, all of those cards, everybody in that room will get your card. And you will see who didn't accept your card just as well. So that's another way of counting up your data. That's why I said you'd be surprised that you're doing it anyway. If you are promoting your business, you're actually doing the challenge anyway. It's just taking it to the next level, which I think is really good. So that's something to think about just as well.
I've been to networking sessions in the past, like speed networking, and you're there, and you have like 2 minutes to pitch your business. That's another way to share you have your QR code open, so when you're rolling around from person to person, speed networking, all you have to do is just do that 1 minute pitch and share your QR code. They have your information, and then you can move on to the next person. So I think that same thing with the airdrop. You can do QR code and use it similarly.
And you can also put it on your T-shirts or your a little bag or something, just as well. So when people even see you in the street, they can just take a shot of it. See, we got Max here. Max, you want to share? How was your day today? Yes, Matt. I know that a lot of people having problems with the app.
Yeah, sorry about that. We actually having a bad storm by us right now.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, everybody?
We shared about what day
Awesome
without
evening,
card.
man.
Oh, you guys are talking about your 10K cards?
And yeah, giving each other tips and different things on how to promote ourselves and what 10K cards did for you. And if you don't have one, why not? Some of those people left already. But right now, we just shared and saying how we promote our business card. So if you want to share,
Oh, I'll tell you flat out. I mean, now, like, when I go in front of like real estate offices, I'm just gonna like hit my airdrop button and drop my card, and I'm not even gonna walk in. It's gonna drop and go. It's been a long day in the real estate world for me. So everybody knows what I do for a living, right?
you like to share?
I'll share it if you want me to share it.
Go for it.
So I've been in real estate for 20 years, 16 years. I've been involved in distressed real estate, short sales, settlements with banks, loan modification, foreclosure prevention. In 2015, I went nationwide with my company. And we are helping people literally all over the United States now. And I actually met Sean in a room. Sean's like, I got something for you. I'm like, who's this creepy guy reaching out to me? And he's like, check your instant message, whatever, and send it to me. And I'm like, whatever, I love this guy. I was kidding, obviously, about the creepy part. I don't know about that since young time. Okay, anybody hear me? my wife might work.
Quick question for you, man. When you say that you go to a real estate event and you just open up your airdrop, but you don't go into the room, do people receive your card? Are people receiving your card?
No, I was joking around.
Oh.
When I go, what I'm going to do, now that the world is kind of like open up again, if I stop in, like, just to say hi to somebody, I'm going to just, like, open up my airdrop and I'll just drop my card to people that are in the office that are just hanging out. And I'll see if they click on it, not click on it. When I go talk to, like, events, when I get there, like, yes to speak, I'll be in front of them, I'll talk to people. I was like, who has an iPhone? Obviously, they'll raise their hands. So get ready, I'm going to airdrop you my card, blah, 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 whatever. But I haven't really used the airdrop feature that much. QR code I use all the time, constantly. I love when I'm out and people are like, hey, you got a card? I'm like, they don't. Because, it's not 1998 that I got a digital card. And they start laughing, what's that? I pull up the Q card and start talking, and that's it. I did it the other day to a guy in a car wash. He heard me on the phone talking to somebody. I was not having a good conversation. He goes, are you in real estate? I said, yeah, I gotta get a card. I said, you can scan my QR code. He goes, what's that? Within 7 minutes later, he bought the card. It's really that easy. So, some people get it right away, some people don't. What's everybody else's experience with it?
Yeah, I agree with Matt because Matt actually has made a lot of cards for 10K cards. And yeah.
Meaning what?
Yeah, so
What do you say?
yeah, this is I'm John, and I'm the DA of 10K cards, and so I'm the person that assists you when making the cards. And yeah, you suggested a lot of people getting the 10K cards, digital business card, and they're awesome.
Wait, you're the John?
Yeah.
John, what's up, my man?
Yeah.
So, yeah, not everybody gets the card, unfortunately, which is all right. I mean, the majority of people do get it. Some people don't get it. I tell Sean all the time, people have $500 mentality, they get the $5,000 mentality. That's it. I'm not going to waste my time with people who don't want to better themselves and show people a different concept of marketing themselves. The one thing people have with them at all times is their cell phone. So I don't want to hear somebody say to me, "Oh, it looks good, but I'm not really interested." It all comes down to one thing, and I hate to say it like this, but if somebody doesn't buy the card, there's two reasons why. One, they're afraid of technology, or two, they don't have the money. And when you're in a position like that and you don't have the money, you need the card the most. Because when I hear real estate agents in the realm that I'm in, and they're telling me, "Oh, business is tough right now," I know people that are closing deals left and right. So what is it? You gotta have the edge. You gotta offer something that somebody else isn't offering. So it's one of those situations. People either love the card or they don't see the vision. They don't share the vision of it. Which is funny because some older people love it, and some different generations. I think it all comes down to money. What does everybody else think?
I don't really think so because I know Sean have been gifting the cards to a lot of people, so that's how a lot of the ladies had got it in the group with us. Mine was gifted to me, and then I explained to everyone that I had a lot to do with the change that I had. So another lady actually upgraded my card for me, and I'm actually working my card to show the appreciation of it. So I did a lot with the card so far. I've made connection with a lot of people. A lot of people support me and help me. So that's what I'm looking at. And I already know the outcome of the card. Like I told everybody, even if you can find a way, or even if you just open up your mouth sometimes and you don't know who's in the audience, they probably would help you. But I feel that a lot of people want the card once they see everybody with the card, and then at that time it's probably going to cost too much that they might not have the money to afford it then, because you just got to think about that too, because it's like once like the guy I ran in today said I met him and I showed him my card because he wanted me to come in and actually look at his school so I can actually start doing some garden programs with the kids. And I said, he was like, "Oh, I seen this card before." I said, "You did?" I was like, "You want to get one?" He said, "I seen this card where I hit somebody's car and they pulled it out on me." I was like, "That's so cool." And he was right in, it's like right in Harlem. So it's moving around. It's going around quickly. Everybody just don't really realize that. But it's hitting the spots.
That's amazing. I think somebody just joined the group on here, or one on stage. Kathy, would you like to add something?
Yeah, I think his system too is messing up. He was with us early, but he can still add something if you like.
Yeah, no, I'm still here. No, I got booted out the room. So, it might be my phone, though. Actually, I think my signal was just, a little low. But, no, I'm just here supporting the group. You already know. But definitely, 10KCARD is definitely the way, man. Like, nobody doing, physical cards like that anymore. So I'm just thinking just, how quickly you can see that stuff just anywhere in the world, Absolutely, 100%. 100%. What type of business are you in? Thank you. Yeah, we focus mainly on the, real estate development, focusing on affordable and supportive housing. That's great. You ever run into distressed real estate? Man, all the time. We definitely should speak offline now, 100%. Yeah, most definitely. I'm going to give you a follow, and your Instagram connected. Yep, absolutely. Yep. Shoot me a message, and we'll swap cards. Indeed, most definitely. 100%. Well, guys, I'm going to get back to work over here. I got to set up a new file for tomorrow, but I want to check in.
So my boy 10K was on here, so I wanted to show up and represent a little bit. But if you're not following me, definitely follow me here on Clubhouse. I'd love to, assist anybody that needs assistance with either car help or questions or distressed real estate. I'm always around to try to help people make better situations out of their lives. And remember, it's not a no until you get a restraining order.
Sure. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for sharing that.
Come on, it's not a no until you get a restraining order. You didn't like that?
Yeah, I did. I said thanks for sharing that. You said the help and all other good.
Absolutely. And people before profit, always.
All the time.
All right. Have a great night, everybody.
You too. See you tomorrow morning if you come in. I don't know if 10K get back yet, but we have like 8 more minutes before 12 o'clock. I don't know if he has good service right now.
Okay, are you there? Nope, must not be. Welcome back again, Casey.
Yeah, I'm just here hanging. I'm gonna probably be up next to the bar, so I gotta do a little work, some little paperwork here.
Absolutely.
So, we're gonna hang in here another 7 minutes?
In 7 minutes, the room may be full. It might be 100 in the waiting room. They just waiting.
Because this was a long day. I've been on this site from like, early this morning. Yeah, very early. Because I try to make sure I get my challenge in real early in the daytime. Because I know I have the 10 o'clock and then I have the 1 o'clock. And I come back at 10. So I try to do some of the other shops that I want to do. Some of the other rooms I be wanting to do. They give a lot of good information too. And some of the promotions that you're doing with your YouTubes and your Instagram and your Twitters. So I've been going to some of those groups.
All right. Well, 10K,
We can
double back to see if you're
do the outros. We can do our outros because it's just us 4. If nobody else got questions, if John want to keep the room open. John, are you there? Let's do our outros then.
All right, you can go ahead and start into the.
Oh, okay. I had a wonderful day, and I really enjoyed the group we had here tonight, and I'm looking forward to see everyone in the morning at 10. That's my outro.
Yeah, awesome evening, everyone, and have a great night with you. And yeah, so the future success of your business is directly to your ability to understand, adopt, and integrate new technology into your business. So yeah, having a digital business card, so it can help you reach your prospective customers wherever you are. So even if you're still small today, but in the future, I hope that a lot of people will come to you. And thank you for sharing the to the queens of the room, Angela and Chakora. Thank you guys, and have a nice evening.
All right. Well, it's been a very great night. Remember that wealth is the ability for you to experience who you really are. I enjoyed the 10K room and being able to share how it can help us build our brand and take us to the next level. Everybody have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.